And welcome to a special bonus episode of the LoCo Experience Podcast. This is part of our Hot Nugs Conversation series. Today I'm here with Shirley Peel. Welcome, Shirley.
Thanks, Kurt.
Thanks for braving it.
I just want you to know this is the very first podcast that I've ever been on before in my life. So I'm pretty excited.
I'm honored.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of first-timers on this show.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be okay.
Yeah.
I'm an old hand.
Okay, good.
Although I understand you are not a huge spice lover, and so braving this when that's the case, well, I want you to know that I'm going to be all sweaty by the end of it, and like my hair is going to be like a mohawk, and so no matter what happens, you're going to look prettier than I do by the end.
I don't know. I might be crying. I might be crying.
Yeah, don't get it in your eyes or your nose. Just remember that.
Okay.
So let's get started with just kind of a short introduction, maybe of a little bit of your background and a little bit of your why in becoming a mayoral candidate here for City of Fort Collins.
Okay.
And I'll give you a minute or two or whatever makes you comfortable.
I can do that. Actually, I'll try to be short and sweet. My name is Shirley Peel, and I've been in Fort Collins for 25 years. I have been married to my husband for 37 years, and we raised 4 children here in Fort Collins. Thank you. My background is in education. I have started several education initiatives. I've served on several education boards, and I was honored to be elected to be on the Fort Collins City Council in 2021, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, I think. And I served there for about 3 years, and I tell people it was my best job ever.
Really?
I really enjoyed it.
What did you love about it?
You know, I love the people.
Yeah.
And I liked helping people with their problems with the city. I like solving problems.
Yeah.
And I just enjoyed it a lot. And while I was on City Council, I was on the Legislative Affairs Committee. I was on the Finance Committee. And I served on the National League of Cities Youth and Family Advisory Board.
Okay.
So really busy. And currently, I'm serving on the Planning and Zoning Commission.
Oh, wow.
Which is...
That's a whole new cup of worms to learn about, right?
It is. But I'm a little bit of a nerd. So I really like it, and I'm learning a lot about our development review process.
Yeah.
And then our zoning. And why I want to be mayor? Well, my husband keeps asking me that.
I met your husband. I'm on the random.
Yeah. He keeps saying, why? Why do you want to do this? But it goes back to I just really like being on council. I like serving. I like helping people. And one of the main reasons is Craig and I were very fortunate to raise our kids here. And our kids had so many opportunities, and they were able to take advantage of all that Fort Collins has to offer. And I just want to keep it that way for the next generation and the next generation and the next generation.
Yeah, I dig it. Well, we are here for some hot nugs. So, Ava, are you ready with the first sauce? And what is this first sauce, Shirley?
It is the Matador barbecue sauce.
So just straight up barbecue sauce. Yeah. No fear here.
Yeah, no fear.
But we will share tasting notes after each one. So cheers, I guess. Oh, I got to get a little bit more on there. There we go.
Kind of stingy with the sauce.
Yeah, fill them a little fuller next time, maybe. Oh, yeah, you said no double dipping.
Yeah.
You can double
dip.
We'll
do the other one.
Yeah, if you do the backside, we can do that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. We have the same philosophy when it comes to double dipping.
Okay, that's a little hint of spice. Mm-hmm. Not much.
Yeah. Yeah. Very pleasant, though.
I grew up in Texas, so you got to have really good barbecue sauce to impress me, and this is actually really good.
Good job, Paul. And when it's not too sweet. It's sweet, but it doesn't overpower you with that. Right. So our first question, when you finish chewing, I won't make you.
Okay.
I got one more little bite too. Stall. Our first question is from James Merkley with StoryPath Creative, and James is a friend and co-collaborator here as well. What's your fondest story to share about the people or community of Fort Collins?
So I'm going to go at it from a little bit different perspective as one fondest story. I just want to talk about memories. And I have no bad memories in Fort Collins. And
None?
well, no, I was trying to think
Not
about
even like a friend that didn't call you back when she said she
Well, I mean, maybe minor things, but the good definitely outweighs the
Yeah.
bad. And when I think back on our time in Fort Collins, I think about like all the people that we've come in contact with through our kids' schools, activities, sports, and I just think on those are such good memories. And then just the memories that my husband was at CSU. We have a lot of CSU memories.
Is that what brought you here?
Yeah, we moved here. For
Where
this job.
where had you been?
I grew up in Texas. So,
Okay, yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah,
And
so I
in
grew up
the
in Texas.
city, Texas, country, Texas.
Well, so I grew up in West Texas. We went to school in San Angelo, Texas, and then we lived on the border for a while. And then Craig was at A&M, so we came here from Texas A&M.
Okay.
So Bryan College Station area, but yeah, we have a lot of memories with Cam the Ram. My husband was the faculty advisor, and so we had Cam at our house
Oh,
for
wow.
years, and then so consequently we had college students in and out our house. I mean, it was literally a revolving door.
Oh, so you've really touched a lot of sectors. It
Yeah.
seems to me, like with between the education initiatives,
Right.
and I might want to dig more into that, but
Yeah.
also part of CSU culture, and the university is different than
Right.
Right. What for post-secondary? What? No, that's
Yeah.
post-secondary.
Or
What are the
secondary.
primary education is what they call the kiddos,
primary.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
And then, but also then in government.
yeah. Yeah.
And so what do you think about?
Well, it's funny when I run into people and they say, "Do I know you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I think I know you." And so then we have to go through this whole list, like kids, CSU, education, right? And so we're like, "Oh yeah, I used to sit at the soccer field with
2010,
you."
yeah, exactly. when our boys were both
Yeah.
13, yeah.
Yeah. So it's
like that.
fun. It's
Yeah.
fun to look back on all that and remember that, and it's good memories. And,
Yeah.
and my kids have good memories from here too.
What was your favorite sport?
Well, we're from Texas, so can you guess what our favorite?
Football, I would
Yes,
guess.
football.
And did
That
several
was
of your boys play?
both my boys played.
Or both your boys?
Yeah, and football was my favorite, like just favorite sport. One of my daughters was a high level gymnast. And I don't like gymnastics. I have PST.
You get terrified every time she's up in the air
yes,
trying to grab the bar again.
Yeah, and she was actually an elite gymnast, so it was pretty intense. But actually track. I loved watching track. So
That's cool.
and can I brag on my kids for a little
Sure,
bit?
yeah.
If you go to Rocky Mountain High School, both my girls are on the wall for state championships.
Oh, wow.
So one in track and one in gymnastics.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
What was the track star's sport?
Her race was the 800. So, yeah.
The mid, which is the hardest. Like some people are
Yeah.
sprinters and other people
Right.
are long distancers,
Yeah.
but there aren't that many mids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
So,
I think we're ready for the next
okay.
sample. This is a dry rub this time from Old Town Spice Shop. And what's the
This is a buffalo hot wing rub.
Buffalo Hot Wing Rub? So this would be, I guess, kind of used for your wings if you want to dry rub hot wing style.
Yeah. Okay.
So here we go. Ooh, that's pretty healthy.
I can smell it from here. I'm just going to
You're
take a little
nervous.
dip.
Yeah, dude, that's good. That's good. You do that. That's smart. Well, that's not so bad.
No.
Really yummy. Good job, Sean.
That actually is really good. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out what I'm tasting there. What are you tasting?
Yeah, there's definitely. Well, the cool thing is it almost tastes like it's got like the buttery flavor
Yeah.
of like the proper buffalo hot wing sauce plus the Frankie's kind of flavors. So
Yeah. I like that a lot,
yeah,
actually.
good job, guys. They set this up just so we could brag about them
Oh.
for 45 minutes or so while we eat nuggets. But we will ask questions. Paul is the next one from Matador Mexican Grill. The creator of, or not the creator, these guys collaborate on sauces. So the sauces that Old Town Spice Shops sells, most of them are made by Paul too in his commissary, but they're designed by Sean.
Okay, nice.
So they got quite a system going there. So Paul says, what is your plan to help support small businesses to start and grow in Northern Colorado?
Okay.
Easy
So
peasy.
small businesses, or actually local businesses, are kind of my they're kind of my soapbox these
Okay.
days,
All
right?
right.
Because as you know, our economy is based on our local business, right? It's based on our
Yeah.
tax base. So if our business community is not healthy, then our economy's not healthy.
We don't
Our
have no
town's
cow to
not
milk.
healthy. Right,
Yeah.
right. Exactly. And so I feel like I've been beating this drum for the last 5 years now about the health of our business community. And the first thing I want to do is create a very pro-business environment, because if you look back over the last 10 years, for some reason, the opinion of the business community has taken a hit. I don't know why.
Like what the business community thinks about, or what people think about the business community?
Yes, they've kind of become the bad guy.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's
I
changing.
wrote about that last month,
Okay.
that trust, and especially of what are perceived as the wealthy,
Right.
like it's like eat the rich, kind of like 40% of
Right.
people and like 55% of kids are like eat the rich.
Right. Right. I was just. Well,
And when you're a small business owner with a burrito shop and you're like,
Yes.
not rich,
Right.
not rich, don't eat me, eat my burritos.
Right.
More of them, please.
Yes. And actually, when I was on council, I would talk to businesses, and they weren't shy about showing me their bottom line.
Yeah.
And right, they're like a 3% margin.
Yeah.
Most of the small businesses here. So one little thing
Totally.
will just wipe
Yeah,
them out.
when insurance costs go way up and things
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And so, but the city staff dedicated to small business has grown from 5 to 12 over the last 10 years. So they must be doing a lot more to help small business.
Well, I think that was one of my points. So let me back up a little bit. So the other thing I want to do is make sure that the city is not hindering businesses with their regulations and their processes, which while I was on council, I had several people in the business community reach out to me and say, hey, I'm having so much trouble getting through the city process. Can you help me?
Yeah.
And so I was able to walk them through that. So that's another thing.
Are you
we
trying to
do.
doge it at Planning and Zoning Committee?
No. And I will. Can I give a shout out to the P&Z? Because right now I think we have an excellent P&Z.
Cool. Good.
Very balanced. It's the process, right? You have to adhere to the processes
Right.
and the.
You're stuck with
the
kind of what we got
Right
now.
what we got. So no Doge. But so anyway, processes. We want to be efficient, right? And we want to be timely. And then the last thing, you're talking about the increase, right, at the city on the city staff. I would like to take a look and see exactly what we're doing, because it seems like we could be doing a better job. If we've increased that much and we're still having issues, I think we
and
need to.
a lot of resources
it.
seem to be dedicated to bringing new businesses into Fort Collins from afar.
Yeah.
But we don't have any place for them to build or any water for them to
Right.
buy if they're a big
Right.
employer. So
Right.
it's hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So,
but
yeah.
then
So
they go
there's-
to Greeley
Yeah.
after they visit Fort Collins.
I know. That's why our tax base is going south and east,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, that probably seems like a hairy enough answer for
Yeah.
for now on that question. Who's do you want to give any small business shout outs, some places, not as a candidate, not because they
Yeah.
donated to your campaign, but just
Right.
ones that you
That
moved
we
here
like?
and you're like, these
Yes.
are awesome.
Yes. Well, when we first moved here, three margaritas was
Oh, yeah.
the place to go, because on Tuesday night, your kids, I think they used to eat for free
Yeah,
or
yeah.
reduced or something. So that was our oldest favorite one. Currently, our favorite is Taco Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I do a lot of business at, not business, but I meet a lot of people at Lima Coffee and Happy Trails Coffee. Those have kind of become my offices.
Happy Trails is the Snack Attack folks.
They're right
It's out of my
Yeah.
I don't go that way much, but
Yeah.
I've been meaning to check it out because I've been increasingly stopping in the Snack Attack, so I figured I should check out that coffee shop too.
Yeah, it's great. It's central to meet people. So
Yeah, cool. On to the next.
Okay.
Are you ready for us,
Okay.
Ava Sue?
I might cry on this one.
Uh-oh.
Honey jalapeno sauce.
Oh, that's interesting. It looks like honey.
Yeah, maybe the honey will cut the the spice.
I'm not scared.
Okay, you go
Here.
first.
Okay, I'll pass it to you so you can get a good old. You can just do light, small first time.
Oh, it's got the flakes in it. Okay. All right, is it spicy?
No,
No?
like kind of a little bit, but like, have you ever had jalapeno jelly? Mm-hmm. It tastes like that. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, jalapeno jelly is a staple in Texas.
I'm good. I've got enough here. Tasting, that's really nice.
Yeah. I like that too.
But it is, I can feel I'm getting
It's getting a little hotter,
I'm getting a little glow.
But I'm not crying yet, so we're good.
Well, that's good. Is that your reaction as you cry? Like your eyes tear up and stuff? That's when I hear sad stories. You're doing a good job of shielding your chewing sounds. I'm just slopping away over here. By the way, we can take a break whenever we choose.
Okay.
Might be more important later. We can take a milk break too. Oh yeah, shout out to Morning Fresh Dairy
Okay.
for donating root beer and milk for us to have here if we want to. We decided we would just go with red wine and bourbon with bubble water for the first little bit. I kind of want to drink that one.
I know. It's really good.
Excuse me. But yes, good job. And that one must be Old Town Spice Shop branded? No, that's Matador.
Matador.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yum. So, good job, Paul, once again. Third question.
Okay.
This one is from Mayor Emeritus Wade Troxel. You probably know Wade.
I do know it.
Everybody knows Wade. And he's twice past guest, or maybe, at least twice.
Okay.
And he listens regularly. He'll give me shout outs from time to time. He's like, I really like that episode. So shout out to Wade. His question is actually a repeat of a recent question that you guys faced in a in-person event, but it wasn't live. So Fort Collins has been described as the choice city of Colorado and is known for beers, bikes, and bands, and more. What is your vision for the evolving brand for the city of Fort Collins? 30 years from now, what might we be known for?
Okay. So I don't know if you would think that this is a brand, but I really want this wholeheartedly. 30 years from now, I want people to look at Fort Collins and say they got it right. They got their zoning right. They got their infrastructure right. They got their distribution of water right. They got the safety in their neighborhoods right.
Yeah,
And
their relationship with the university, right?
yes, right. Everything. I want us to be such an example that people from all over the country go, wow, we need to look at what they're doing in Fort
But
Collins.
won't they just try to move here then
Yeah.
and make our housing
Well-
cost too much?
Maybe, but
But if we get our zoning right
yeah,
and maybe figure it out a little bit better,
Right.
maybe we can actually have enough housing
Right.
and enough water.
Yes, exactly. And just that's one hard thing about being on council is sometimes I get paralyzed trying to make a decision because I'm trying to see down the road at what the unintended consequences are. And because I so want to get everything right. I want us to be
Were you like the super A+ student, like all through school and stuff? You wanted
yes,
to get everything
and
right?
I was yes, and I'm a perfectionist, but that's why I had 4 kids because you can't be a perfectionist.
That took some of it out of you.
Yes. Yes. So,
Like-
but yeah, I just want them to say, "Wow, they planned for the future really well."
Yeah. One of my favorite bumper stickers is "Save the Pooter." stored in Glade.
I'm not going to touch that. I am not touching that.
All right.
I am not touching
I could
that.
be that guy. You don't have to be that lady. Did we cover? I think we covered that question
Yes,
pretty well.
I think
A
so.
little bit of accessories.
Yeah.
The next sauce, madame. And by the way, Ava, if you want to drink the rest of that honey jalapeno stuff, I will not judge you. It's so good.
Okay, this one sounds like it might be getting a little scary. Rebel Uprising.
Oh, yeah.
And this is Brewhouse sauces. Is that a different?
Yeah, it's actually one of Sean's brands
Oh, okay.
from Old Town Spice Shop. And this is his question.
Okay.
Well, I guess we asked the question after we dip, huh?
Yes.
I dip, you
Yes,
dip, you dip,
yes.
we dip. Here, I'll ladies first if you like.
Great. A little nervous about this
You
one.
did a nice healthy dip there for a
know.
nervous gal. Appreciate your enthusiasm.
Okay. That one's been a little too much.
But nice.
Yeah.
I think even as a spice skeptic, you're
Yeah.
finding the joy in there.
I like the
I'm gonna
flavor,
do the backside.
but my mouth is starting to burn a little. But not too bad.
It's neat how it's got a, like sometimes the tomato flavor doesn't really come through once a sauce. It gets this spicy, but this one still has a really nice,
Yeah.
almost like a salsa vibe going on.
It's also kind of got a, like a, I don't know what you would say, like a zing or a tart taste. to
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Good job, guys.
My eyes are watering a little.
I'm starting to drip. Yeah, my forehead is starting to drip. You can probably see it.
I think you're as big as baby as I am.
Oh yeah, but my mouth can take it. My stomach can take it. My digestive system not quite as much, and definitely my
Right.
face and sweaty
Yeah.
forehead. It's gonna get ugly from here.
Yeah.
Just
I
to warn
might,
you.
I might need the milk in a minute. but-
Okay. Well, actually, I think we'll take a break because we'll be halfway done after this question,
Okay.
and then we can prepare ourselves with some milk, and I might have a little bit of that red wine.
Okay.
Because it seems just a little nicer with this than
Yeah.
with the bourbon. And first,
Okay.
Sean's question. The proposed paid on-street parking, the proposal for paid on-street parking in Fort Collins aims to address revenues and parking turnover. How do you plan to balance the city's need for revenue and parking management with concerns of business owners and customers regarding accessibility and affordability?
Yeah. So
Very Old Town specific.
right. And so I actually, when you're running for mayor, everybody expects you to be an expert on everything, right?
Well, you're planning zoning committee.
Yeah,
That kind of,
Just
kidding.
yeah. So I actually, to be completely transparent, I have just started like researching this and diving into it and trying to figure out the thing. The thing that concerns me right now is I'm hearing that businesses were not consulted about this, and they're feeling kind of blindsided by this.
So, I think I read that Fort Collins hired this big consultancy to study it.
Parking plan.
Wouldn't interviewing 100 small businesses downtown be part of a good engagement in that regard?
Right. Yes.
But nobody did, or not most people did.
That's
or...
what I'm hearing from
Okay.
the business community,
Gotcha.
right? I
So who knows?
haven't, and like I said, I'm just starting to investigate.
So the city needs
And-
to share kind of some of their process,
Yes.
at least.
Yes. And so at the very least, the business community in downtown needs to be at the table.
Yeah.
Any discussion on that. And then second of all, whatever solution we come up with, it needs to make sure it's not on the backs of the businesses, and it needs to make sure that it's not making it harder.
Well, if it
for
chases
them.
people out of coming to downtown,
Right.
people already kind of avoid downtown,
Right.
like Southsiders and stuff, right?
Right, yeah.
But if that became contagious, it would be
Right.
rough.
Yes.
We wouldn't have that vibrant downtown with the dogs and the
Right.
people and the sunny days
Right.
and all the things.
And I can't remember the percentage of our tax base that comes from downtown, but it's pretty significant,
Right.
compared to the rest of
Yeah,
the
with
city.
the declining sales, it's not like the mall's
Yeah.
pulling its weight.
Right.
you know.
Right.
Do you know how full are the parking garages downtown, like, are they full up already?
I
Or, like, are people just avoiding the parking garages because you got to pay? Because that's a
well,
challenge of it too, right?
I think I don't. It's not the parking garages are not that
They're
much,
so cheap.
right? I think it's more of a convenience factor.
Right.
People want to park like right where they want to go.
Yeah.
They don't want to walk, basically.
So we need more parking
Yeah.
garages that charge just a little bit, and you can play the
Well,
lottery for free parking on the street.
Yeah,
But
I
they
don't
just
know.
fight for it.
Yeah,
I
they
know,
do.
like,
and
and
you
I
keep driving around looking
explored
for
it with Ginger, Ginger and Baker.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like, I don't know how much, like, if the city helps them pay the rent on the parking lot that they rent from Mawson's Lumber,
right.
doubt it, kind of, but, like, it seems like
Yeah.
if the city of Fort Collins wants there to be a north side corridor, which they've wanted to do
Right.
forever, well, they've got a certain element of obligation into providing
Right.
parking for things that need parking.
Right. Right. Yes, and the parking issue is not going to go away.
Yeah.
So again, it's something that we need to get
Maybe
right.
all of our tallest buildings in Fort Collins should just all be parking garages.
Right.
Like, everything else needs to be 3 stories and below because it can't get through P&Z otherwise.
Right. Well, I think with the new land use code, the commercial piece that's coming out, I think they're going to relax that a little bit.
Okay,
I haven't
Be a little
looked
more
at all of
variety
it.
potentially
Yeah,
and stuff
so,
too.
Yeah.
I dig
So,
it.
yeah.
You ready for a break?
Sure.
Okay, let's do it. Well, here we are back from our break. You're doing great so far.
Well, thanks.
Whoops, we're not recording yet though.
Oh.
Okay. And here we are back from our break. And so far so good.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
survived it.
I know, we're having fun.
This is we're told similarly hot the next couple before they get a little hotter again.
Okay.
And this is the Matador Buffalo sauce. Is
Yes,
that right?
Yes, Matador buffalo sauce.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do it. Ladies first.
Oh, shoot. Sorry.
That's all right.
Oh,
Nope.
that one's too tomatoey, I think, or too,
Oh, so it's not the spice that's turning you off. It's something else.
yeah.
Okay, sorry
Spice-
guys.
spice
First
isn't
time that
bad.
Shirley didn't like it.
I know. The spice is not bad.
No.
I think it's just right. But
But the buffalo
Strong.
powder better recreates the flavor I'm looking for when I'm
Right.
buffaloing than
Right.
that. There's too. I agree.
Yeah.
Sorry, Paul. Retune
Yeah.
it a little bit. Get a
Yeah.
little bit more of that tomato flavor out of
yeah,
there.
it's too strong or something. I don't know.
And I have right here the root beer from Morning Fresh Dairy, which is delicious. You're not onto the milk yet because you don't need it.
I don't need
Stick
the
with
milk
the red
yet.
wine.
I'll
Why
stick
would
with the red wine. Yeah.
So our fifth question is, the social hot topic. How would you rate the city of Fort Collins on its homelessness initiatives in recent decades and recent years? And what changes would you recommend to the program going forward?
Excuse me. So I do think the city of Fort Collins is doing a good job in some aspects, right?
Okay.
I think the outreach for Collins that they,
Yeah.
that program, I actually walked along with them.
Cool.
on a
Yeah, they came to a
walk-along.
Rotary Club about
Oh.
8 months ago or
Okay.
something, and I was like, oh, wow, that's actually
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yes, it is, and they're very good at what they do.
Yeah.
And
And to activate volunteers to do that kind of important
yes,
work, like, frankly, the city don't have enough money to do it
right.
all itself. You
Right.
kind of have to activate people that care about that
do.
cause.
Yes, and they are very dedicated.
Yeah.
Very dedicated. So that I've also done a ride along with the mental health team with the Fort Collins PD. I think that is an excellent program.
That's like where they send like a counselor along with a cop or
Yeah,
something
so they-
instead of just a cop.
Yep. So they have a mental health worker.
Talk
right?
to him instead of just shoot him.
Yes,
Just kidding.
exactly. We hope they always do that. But yes, and I've actually ridden along with, the mental health worker and the police officer. So that is a really good program. I think the way they clean up the camps where they go and give notice
Right.
and then they don't just, clean it up and throw it away. They store their stuff and
Oh,
tell them
really?
where they can
Yeah,
find it.
you can
So
check it out for
it's
the
very
next.
compassionate, but it's
Yeah.
also not allowing them to trespass
Can't
where
have
they're
you
not
be here on
supposed
this
to.
person's property,
Right.
or in a
Or
park where
right.
people
Or
want to.
yes.
Whatever.
So, and then I think even though I'm not a big fan of where they're putting the new shelter,
Yeah.
I think it's needed, and I think
Okay.
that's gonna help a lot. What I would like to see them do better is I do think there needs to be stronger consequences
For criminality.
For criminality, yes, and especially as it affects our businesses, our Old Town residents, and our North College residents, because that seems to be
It's the
where
hot
people
spots.
are having the
Yeah.
most trouble.
Well, and
So,
sometimes I go ride my bike early in the morning on Pooter Trail or things like that,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I'm cool, but if I was my wife, I would not ride my bike through here
Right.
at this time of day
right.
because this is scary a little bit.
Right. It is.
Yeah,
And
you know.
and I know that and it'll be interesting. I don't know if you've been paying attention to what's going on.
I'm totally uninformed about
All
everything.
right. I don't believe that. At the federal level where they're the current administration has kind of reinstated where people can be, placed in an institution if they need
Oh.
serious mental health. And
Well, good, kind of.
I know. You
You
don't.
know, we had the state hospital in North Dakota in my hometown, in Jamestown, North Dakota.
Okay. Yeah.
And actually, my mom's brother was institutionalized for much of his adult life.
Yeah.
And for good reason.
Right.
Because otherwise, he would have been one of those people that just decided to go stabby
Right.
on the subway or
Right.
something, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And God bless him, I hope not. But
I know. Well, because we need, we have a friend actually, and I think he's getting help through the VA now, but he would essentially be homeless because he served in the military and he has pretty severe brain damage, and
Yeah.
he's never going to be able to
right,
live
hold a good job
on his own
Right.
anymore. And so there, as much as we don't want to talk about putting people in a
Right, just giving him a
Yeah.
Social Security disability check and a
Right.
little VA pension isn't going to fix
Right.
him or make him
Right.
safe for people to be
right. There
living
needs
with
to
or
be
be around.
There needs to be a place to go for these
Right.
people to get help.
And sitting in front of the Aggie Theater is not
Yeah.
a
Right.
great place for him either.
Right. It's
Less
not-
good.
It's not helping, right?
Yeah, interesting. Okay,
Yeah. So,
intriguing. Thank
Yeah.
you. Seems like you're very thoughtful on topic.
well,
What is there big changes that you would make then? I guess
well,
it's mostly around.
another one I forgot about is yes, the stronger consequences for criminal behavior.
Yeah.
But also, too, every person I've talked to that works with the unhoused population says, do not give them cash. Across the board. I don't care who you talk to that works in that space says, do not give them cash.
Yeah.
Show them where to get services or
Give them a sandwich.
buy them a meal.
Yeah.
Exactly. And so I think, I can't remember if it's out in Johnstown or somewhere, but I can't remember where I saw this, but there's very kind signs that talks about not giving cash to the unhoused.
Interesting.
So I feel like the city can do things like that in a
Like even education around that.
yes, education.
Well, and education is your thing.
Right.
I wanted to come back to you said as part of your introduction I launched a few initiatives or something like that in the
Yeah.
education space. But
Right.
can we touch on that and like especially the first one? Tell me about your place in life at the time and what did you do?
Yeah. So
Because that was kind of your first entrepreneurial
right.
pop, right?
Right.
I suspect.
Yes. So when we first got married, we lived in Del Rio, and we went to church in this little church in this small town, pretty impoverished, and the school district was. I always hate to narc on schools because they're doing the best they can with what they have,
Yeah.
but it was
They weren't doing a great
it was
job.
impoverished, and yes, and they weren't. And so
And corrupt, but
we,
no, just kidding.
I don't think it was corrupt. I
Just
think,
not
well,
doing
first
it
of all,
right.
it's hard to get teachers to live there and
Right,
teach. But,
right. All that, yeah.
So anyway, I just started a pre-K program for underserved children
Mm.
there. so that they could be ready to go
To
into
try to kind of
kindergarten.
help kids
Yeah.
be not
Yes.
such a burden on the system when they
Yes.
got to kindergarten.
Yes, and it was tuition free.
Oh, wow.
And so
So you just organized a bunch of volunteers?
yeah,
Kind of?
no,
Or got some grants?
our
or?
church
Oh,
subsidized
wow.
it. So
How cool.
Yeah, so that was the first thing.
And I'm familiar with a school they're still going here in Fort Collins
Yeah.
because a few of my church members put their
Okay.
kids through. And
Yeah,
it's,
Christian Core Academy.
yeah, I've been to
yeah.
your fundraiser a handful of
Yeah,
times.
that's right. Yeah.
And so tell me about that. Like, what was that
So
initiative about?
So that initiative was about I really wanted kids. So my faith is very important to me, and in our household, we tell our kids, love God and love people. Every time they went out the door, that's what we said.
Okay.
They started rolling
Dig
their
it.
eyes, right? Like, yeah, and to love people, you have to have a heart of service, and so I just started this school because I wanted it to be, one, highly academic, and it is. We use the core knowledge curriculum. And I also wanted to teach kids that when you have a faith that is centered around loving God and loving people, that you can't just keep it to yourself. You have to go out and actually put it into practice.
So that's probably the teachers that you hire and
Yes.
the kids that come through
Yes.
or wanting to be looking for that.
Yes. And it turned out, because it's kind of a hybrid, because the kids only go to school Monday to Thursday from 8 to 12:15, and then they do all their seat work at home. And so the parents still had a big voice
Yeah.
in their kids'
It's
lives.
it's easier than homeschooling, but it
Yes.
requires a little bit more of the
Right.
parents than otherwise.
Right. Yes. And we actually ended up attracting a lot of boys, because I think it was easier for boys to sit
Yeah,
half a
4
day.
hours sounds a lot easier than
Right.
8. Yeah.
Right. And then we attracted a lot of people that had adopted kids, and their kids just needed to be in a smaller environment.
Yeah, yeah.
And so it kind of ended up just being a little.
Well, it's easier to be loved in a small classroom than it
Yes.
is in a big one.
Right. And the kids didn't fall through the cracks there. And
Yeah.
so, yeah.
Cool.
So I've since stepped away just because of what I'm doing now. But it's still going. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Next sauce.
Oh, yay.
Oh, wait, I didn't warn you, Ava, but you're probably ready. 'Cause you're good that way.
I can introduce. Oh, Jamaican jerk.
Oh, Jamaican jerk
And it
seasoning.
says hot.
Don't be scared.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what we
Good.
got.
Oh, this one doesn't stick as good, so
Okay.
you're going to be happy about that probably.
Right? Probably. Oh, no, it doesn't. I didn't get very much,
Yeah,
I don't think.
I'm going to do this.
Maybe-
Oh, there you go. That was smarter.
Oh, that's a lot. Let's try that. I do like the flavor.
It's very
though.
nice.
Yeah.
This is a step down on heat, though, definitely from the
Yeah.
last couple. It's authentic. It tastes like what Jamaican jerk seasoning is supposed to taste like.
That's really good.
On a chicken thigh,
Yeah.
slow smoked at like 240
Yeah.
on the pellet grill.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I like that. And I can taste the salt too. I'm a salty person.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It does. It has a nice seasoning mix. It's not
Yeah.
just spice. There's a lot. Yeah, fun. Thanks. Good job, Sean. I assume that's an Old Town Spice Shop one.
Yep.
So the next question we have here. Oh, the grab bag. This is the ping pong ball challenge carried over from our traditional LoCo Experience Podcast episodes. But for you and you only, well, this whole series, but you can pick 3, and then I'll let you just choose one question to
Okay.
answer.
Okay.
So your preferred, but just grab all 3 balls out of there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And I'll ask you all 3 questions, and then you can choose which one.
Okay.
I might make you answer a second one if I think it's funny enough. Okay, so you got 12, 9, and
22.
22. So 12. What's the best piece of advice you've ever received about business? You're like, I don't know, nobody's really giving me business advice. But in education and government.
Yeah. Should we
We
pass
could move
that
to
one?
the next one.
Yeah.
That's fine. 9. What's the strangest way you've ever injured yourself?
Strangest way ever. I'm really careful. I don't injure myself very
Never?
much. Not really.
No broken bones?
Don't jinx me.
No
Please.
black eyes? No nothing? Oh, man, Go
Okay,
ahead.
well, this one is kind of weird, but one night my husband, he turned over and he accidentally kicked my top of my foot,
Oh,
and it dislocated one of those little bones on top.
okay.
I was so mad at him. He's like, I didn't mean to.
And
I'm
did
like,
you have to get a cast or something?
No,
You
but
just hurt for
no,
a month
it just
or something?
hurt, and we just kind of massaged it back into place.
Interesting.
It was so random.
Huh. That is, that's very scary.
Yes, I know. I'm like, I am not that
High
fragile.
drama. 22. Oh, you didn't have to answer
Oh.
that one. You could have passed it,
Oh,
I guess.
I
But
could have passed it.
if you could live anywhere for 3 months a year, where would it be and why?
Oh my gosh.
We'll just give you the pass
Yeah.
option. You don't have to pass.
Oh, well, I can answer that.
Yeah, you should. I
'cause
think you'll like
have-
to answer this one.
I have lots of places to live that I want to live. I love Mexico. So I would live at the beach in Mexico. I would also love to live in Italy for 3 months. So.
My wife and I are hosting an exchange student from Italy right now.
Oh, nice.
From Ravenna.
Oh, okay.
And we hosted her brother 3 years ago.
Oh,
so
nice.
we definitely think we have a place in the beach to stay in the future because
Yeah.
the folks have such a place.
Right? That's not why you're doing it, right?
No. But it is why we chose Italy instead of Finland.
Yeah.
No, just kidding.
Right.
I actually wanted to ask you a question that you wouldn't be expecting, but
Okay.
there was like a state of the city kind of thing up at the Budweiser Event Center like maybe 2 summers ago or something, and you said something completely
It wasn't
awkward.
the state of the city. It was a chamber.
Yeah, the chamber's celebration of business
Yes,
kind of thing.
yes.
Do you remember what you said?
I do remember what I said.
Are
Thank
you
you for bringing
willing
that
to
up.
share that story? Because I thought it
Yeah.
was so funny.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So first of all, I have to say, I'm usually very careful about what I say. My husband, on the other hand, is not. But sometimes he rubs off on me. And so I was speaking and I didn't even have anything to drink, right? Like I was like, I don't know what happened, but I think I was channeling my husband for a minute because the lights went off and I just looked over and I'm like, well, there's not a pole here. And everybody just died laughing. And my husband was out there going, what?
You turned a couple shades
I
of
know,
red.
because that is totally something he would have said,
Right.
right? And I was like, okay, sorry, Anne, sorry.
It was awesome.
Well,
It was the best part of any of the chamber
well,
events I've been
yeah.
to in recent years.
I know people still remember that and remind me of that.
I think that was the question. We did the grab bag. So now it's time for the next
Okay.
flavor.
Oh, Matador, the red.
The red.
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice label.
It's very pretty. This is probably going to be a little warmer again.
Yeah. Okay. You go first.
I'll go first. There you are. Okay.
I don't like that.
It's okay. You don't have to. I'm going to dip again because I do like it. What don't you like about it?
I don't think well, first of all, it's burning my mouth. I'm
Yep,
gonna
that's why you have the milk.
do the milk.
Ready for the milk?
I'm gonna do the milk. I think it's too vinegary or something.
Yeah. I can acknowledge that. I like vinegar
Oh.
quite a bit.
Yeah.
I brew kombucha at home, actually. Which is basically like vinegar water
I
if you let
know.
it sit long enough.
I like kombucha okay, but Yeah, that one's a little strong.
Well, except for it's too expensive. It costs as much as beer to buy it, so that's why I
Right.
brew it at home.
Oh, yeah.
Wish it was easier to brew beer at home too.
Right. Although I'm not a beer
Maybe I
drinker.
could. I don't know. I would feel guilty brewing beer at home. I mean, not really.
Right. Because you're not supporting local business.
Kinda, and I would know that, like, I'm definitely drinking way too much beer.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
Like this way, I could keep kind of a loose record of accounts, and when I do drink beer, it's supporting local business. That's nice. I actually think I mean, it's not one of my top 3, but the red is something that I would put in my
Yeah.
cabinet and use it. It would be actually really nice in a Bloody Mary.
Oh. Yeah, I think my husband would like that one.
Yeah. So, the community hot topic question. How can the city of Fort Collins maintain financial strength in light of declining sales tax collection trends? What mix of cost cutting and revenue enhancement strategies do you envision as being important to maintain the fiscal health and or bring more sales tax back, right?
Right. Yeah. Well, then I think it goes back to, I think it goes back to what we were talking about is the healthy business community.
Yeah. I
Right.
think we should just jail people for shopping on Amazon.
Okay.
I mean, it would do a lot. It would make a lot of impact on sales tax collections.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, I cut you off. That was
no. I was thinking, well, I kind of like my Amazon,
always shop local first.
but I do shop local. But yes, it goes back to creating that healthy business environment. And I was going to say the business question earlier, but I don't know if you had a chance to look at the survey, the community survey.
I
that
didn't,
just
no.
came out. And so
I think I did. I think I took it.
yeah.
The results just came out, though.
Yeah, they just
Okay,
came out.
cool,
So
yeah.
So the city's performance from very good or good, encouraging a variety of businesses, was 51%, and that was up from last year, but it was way down from 10 years ago. Attracting new businesses, 42% was good or very good, again up from 2 years, but way down from 10 years ago. But retaining existing businesses, the city's 32% said the city was doing good or very good, and that is way down from 2 years ago and 10 years
So
ago.
like over half said not so good,
Yeah.
neutral or not good.
Right. So, yeah. So again, we have to get our budget under control. We need to have a strong tax base, right? And that's a healthy business community. Also, government is just the nature of government. It over time becomes notoriously inefficient, and I know that we pass all these things. And a lot of times we don't have metrics around what success is.
We don't measure what it's supposed to do.
Right.
Like California's homelessness thing, too, right? It's like, we spent $40 billion,
Yes.
but we didn't really track outcomes, so
Right.
couldn't tell you.
Right. Exactly. So I don't think we track things very well. And also, I don't think we ever go back and if something's not working, get rid of it. Right.
Right.
And so I think there needs to be the efficiency component of that. And then I think there has to be an overreaching philosophy of I'm responsible for the taxpayers' money and I need to spend it in a way that, 1, takes care of our core services, 2, takes care of our community amenities, and then 3, takes care of people, right? Because the city, at the end of the day, the city's job is to keep the lights on, to keep the infrastructure in good shape, keep
Make
the parks
electricity affordable-ish, whatever.
Right. Yes. And then, because I think we've gotten away from that a little, not a little bit, a lot, of just chasing the next shiny new thing. Right.
We're going to be the greenest city in the West.
Right.
Well, is that
Yes.
really worth all this effort, or is it
Right.
just for a little badge on my greatest city in the West thing, and it doesn't make most people's lives any better?
Exactly. And you have to ask yourself the question, how good is good enough? Right. Like you could keep spending money.
We do things right, is what you
Right.
were saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But that also comes with some level of balance.
Exactly.
Everything taken too
Right.
far is too much.
Exactly. And then the last piece of that philosophy is we need to spend every expenditure should be for the greatest benefit of the most people, right? Like you need to, you can't.
Don't have niche spending.
Right, exactly.
2 million to the something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm scared to say what I was going to say
I
too.
know. Thank you for backing out of that.
Well, it is, activism is important. And like on a pro rata basis, I mean, some of the doji stuff exposed and stuff is like,
Yeah.
oh, we got, we sent 23 million to Somalia to do a LGBTQ play.
Right.
Maybe not that, but
Well, no,
some of the stuff
but
was pretty silly.
Right. The philosophy has to be that it needs to benefit
A
the
lot of people that
Yes.
are actually
Yes.
been impacted by it.
Right.
All right, fair.
And the people that are actually paying.
How about like parks
taxes.
and open spaces and stuff? Do you feel good about the city's level of investment there? Because their history has been kind of build it, and then the money to maintain it down the road will
Yes.
come from somewhere.
Yes. And I don't like that. And I would encourage.
You'd have fewer parks, but better maintained, kind of, or at least not so many.
Well, first of all, I would stop building parks right now.
At least for the moment.
Right, until we get this under control,
Yeah.
right? Until we figure out how, and it is better since that quarter cent sales tax that
Yeah,
passed for
but
parks.
that's just making business harder too. Every
Well,
quarter-cent sales tax,
right,
you
right,
just make it a little
right.
harder to sell
Yes,
anything
Yes, But
instead of going to Amazon.
I knew I shouldn't have said that. I don't go to Amazon that much.
It's cool. It's
yeah.
cool.
But yes, and so I'm like, why do we keep building parks when we can't figure out how to maintain the ones that we already have?
Yeah.
And so you're right. I think we need to stop and say, how are we going to maintain these to a level that
Right.
safety?
Like, what if online shopping becomes even more worse?
Yeah. Well,
know?
I just want to say, you do know that we get sales tax from online shopping.
We do. Yes, you're
Yeah.
right.
Okay. So,
Oh yeah.
So
that
quit trying to
isn't
make
really
me feel bad.
That isn't really the driving thing.
right. It's not.
So what is like? Is it just consumer spending? That isn't
Well,
actually down though,
I
or
think-
people are going instead. They're going to south somewhere
Yes,
cool.
they're going south.
Go to Loveland
Yes,
or something to shop
yes.
there, or maybe in the future to
Yes,
Martin's new
yes.
thingy with the
Because-
waterfalls and the hoo-ha.
Because even if we're getting
Okay.
the
So
on-
Fort Collins
yeah.
used to be the only game in town, so we benefited extraordinarily from
Right.
excess shopping almost,
Right.
and now we're just kind of getting the what for put to us
right and
by Costco
and
going
I-
to Timnath and stuff like that.
And I also have to point out that when they make a budget, they do a projected sales tax.
Yeah.
So they projected that the sales tax would increase 3%,
Hmm.
but it's only increasing 1%. So it's not like, I mean, yes, we're losing sales tax, but
Yeah.
it's just a projection.
To shift
was
it back
all.
to Amazon because it makes you uncomfortable. They don't pay any. Well, they do a little bit on that property they built, but
Yeah.
other stuff they don't pay
Right.
though.
They
They're
don't.
not
They don't.
donating money to youth sports.
Right.
They're not
Or employ people. I
Yeah.
mean, they employ people, but
Yeah, yeah.
not.
in
Not a
crappy
lot of-
jobs that they don't really want.
Yeah.
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 And soon that'll just be robots from Tesla anyway.
Or drones.
both and. All right, I think we're ready. I beat this topic up pretty good, Ava. This one might be this one might be
Is this the ghost pepper
this
one?
is the ghost pepper one.
Ghost pepper. Oof.
So this is
Okay.
called, what is it called?
Oh, sorry.
This one because it's big reach. Room 217. This
Oh.
is that's like the room they lock you up in when you lose your marbles because the sauce was too hot.
God, okay. All right. You
All
go
right,
first.
I'll go first.
You go first.
I'm gonna like hold my emotions so that you can't
Tell.
proceed, but I'm taking a nice. Oh, this is the last dab, so this is the last question. So you're supposed to get extra.
Oh. I don't want to do it.
Okay. Not like milk, please.
No. No.
Give this to your husband.
No.
Yeah, Shirley, you're such a sport.
Okay, that was mean because we jumped from mild to really hot.
But you're doing great. And I know that your answer to this question is going to
This
be
is when
like,
the tears come.
I don't know, one time forgot to pay for gas, and I forgot. No, just kidding. Your LoCo Experience. So this is from me, your last dab. The craziest experience of your lifetime that you're willing to share with our listeners. And yes, I'm sweating heavily at this point.
I can't even talk.
So it could be, just a moment. Starting a couple of education initiatives is pretty cool. Could be a season of life. Did you ever go to Peace Corps or,
No.
leave your husband for just a weekend for a wild girls trip to Vegas?
Some of those, but I want to go back to Cam the Ram.
Okay.
Because having Cam the Ram at our house was a wild ride.
Okay. Yeah. Are you talking about the actual ram?
Yeah, the live
okay.
mascot.
I was thinking the
No.
the kid that plays
No.
that mascot. Oh, so you hosted?
Yeah,
Like you were an exchange student, kind of.
Because my husband was the.
Yeah, you want a fresh one? So
Oh my
it's
gosh,
safer.
I can't even talk.
That's the point.
Right, that was just mean.
That is Old Town Spice Shop back again right now. Yeah, Sean, that was mean, but I'm going to dip again. Do you want to dip again too? There's got a couple of nuggets left. I want to see how sweaty I can get before you're done answering this question.
Okay, so for I think it was about 12 years, my husband was the faculty advisor for Cam the Ram. And we have so many funny stories, starting with when my youngest was 4 and my husband wasn't paying attention. And Cam hit him from behind and just launched him across our lawn. So my 4-year-old at the time was scarred for the rest of his life. He still hates Cam, and he went to CU Boulder because he hates Cam so much.
Oh, wow.
And then there was a time that my husband decided to breed
Okay.
a ewe
Yeah.
and have baby Cams. And so they ended up with 3 lambs. Or
From one ewe, which is unusual, right?
Actually,
Triplets?
2 ewes.
Okay.
So it was twins
gotcha.
and a
Yep.
single. And so, oh my gosh, the CSU world went crazy. They had contests on naming the babies. They had 9 News was at our house doing interviews over lambs, right?
Interesting.
And it was really funny. And then there was a time that, because we say in our household that sheep are born looking for a place to die, because they will literally wake up one day
They're that stupid,
and
kinda.
say, "I'm going to die
Oh,
today."
really?
They do. They seriously do. And so,
Well, I've just seen them jump into a bunch of holes and dump
yeah,
things like
yeah,
that.
no, but they were literally lay down and just die.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and this Cam was a little bit older, not too old, but he was older, and it was the CSU football game, and this ram decides to die on the day of the football game.
Oh, dang.
Yes. And so we had a baby ram in training, right?
Yeah.
And so
But that was the point of breeding it, maybe. Even,
right. So we had one up and coming. And so we were already in Denver, and the kids told the ram handlers called my husband and said, "Dr. Peel, the ram's dead. What do you want us to do?" And he's like, "Don't say a word to anybody and just put the baby ram in the trailer and come to Denver." And so we were in Denver for a football game for our son. And so then we go to the CSU game, and we pull up, and Ralphie's handler was one of Craig's former students. He said, "Hey, Dr. Hill, I heard the ram was dead." And Craig's like, "Where'd you hear that?" Like, "Oh, the CSU or the CU Spirit Squad."
Oh, shoot.
So I don't know how
news travels fast.
It does travel fast. And Tony Frank was calling my husband, and he's like,
He's like, "You tried to just
I don't know.
swap
I
out
don't
this
know."
little-"
Yeah, I know. So anyway, there was that. And
So what-
then, I'm sorry, go
I
ahead.
don't need to interrupt, but was your husband like a sheep expert or something
Well,
like that? Is that why
he's-
he was in this role? Like, did he have
Well,
another job too, or he just took care
No,
of the
he
sheep?
was a professor at
Okay,
CSU.
good.
Right.
Yeah, it
so
seemed
he was
like a big job,
Yeah,
but-
so he was a faculty advisor. And he got that because he used to be a county agent when we lived in Del Rio.
Like an extension office
Yes,
almost.
and they-
he's just smart about everything.
Yeah,
kind of guy.
and they had it's big sheep country down there,
Gotcha,
so he
gotcha.
does actually know a lot about cattle, sheep, and everything.
Gotcha. Anyway, come back to where you jumped off.
So anyway, that was funny, and then not so funny. I think the last year we actually had Cam at our house at our barn. Our
This
barn.
is the Cam number 2.
Yes,
I guess.
Yes.
The replacement.
Yes.
team.
our barn burned down.
Oh, no.
So, fortunately, all the animals were outside in their runs.
Okay.
So the horses, everybody got out, and Kim got out. But I was just like, oh my gosh.
There was a few singed hairs and
Yes.
everything
I was just
else.
like,
but
can you imagine?
that would have been quite the story.
The nightmare.
You had reporters there again
Right.
checking in.
Anyway, so we've had some really fun Kim stories over the years.
So we're going to send you with your favorite sauce. Good job, by the way. You did a really nice job.
Oh, thank you.
And so we're doing ranked choice voting this
Okay.
year, but
Yeah.
so I'm going to say I want your favorite vote. Which one would you take home?
Which one would you?
Just for you.
Yeah. Well, it would be between this one and this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Do you want to? So that's the buffalo wing shake
Yeah.
and the rebel
Yeah. But I think this was my favorite.
buffalo wing shake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
We're not doing ranked choice voting because I would probably do the honey jalapeno.
Oh
It's
yeah,
right up there for me.
Oh yeah, that one is good too. I forgot about that one.
And on a scale, go ahead. You want that one instead?
Maybe. I don't know.
You can get more of any of these
Right.
online
Right.
or
Yeah.
in person at
Yeah.
Old Town Spice
That's
Shop
true.
or
Yeah.
Matador Mexican Grill.
I think I will still go with this one. Then. Yeah.
Well, Shirley, thank you. I think we're
Yeah.
about up at our time deadline. Do you
Yeah.
have any last questions of me?
No, but you sure are sweating.
I am sweaty. I'm sweaty Betty. Thanks for pointing it out.
I just want to point out your sweat.
I'm
I'm
way
not
sweatier.
sweating,
No,
and
you're
I
not
didn't
sweating.
cry.
You didn't cry. So, well, good luck in
Yeah.
November.
Well, thank you.
And thanks for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Godspeed.
It was fun.